Hey yo, gamer! Welcome back here for another video. And today, this is part 2 of If Teen Boys Were Honest. Now, right now, we are listening to them talk about crying in front of other people. I just ended off the last episode talking about toxic masculinity and why what one of the guys here said was kind of invalid because it sounds like the age 16 to 18. But if I'm wrong and these guys are younger, then it's more understandable. But like, nah, man. If you have you're age 16 through 18, you have a brain at that point. Bruh, that's I don't know. Maybe that's too harsh. I don't know. But let's get into this.
It's interesting that you said that you're more comfortable to cry in front of women. I had a girlfriend and she broke up with me over text. And before that, we were like talking and I cried in front of her and I was being honest and I thought that's what you're supposed to do. That's what my dad taught me, right? But I guess she interpreted it as being insecure and she broke up with me and that really messed me up for a little while because...
See, now that coming from a guy who's older, now that makes sense. That's fucked. Listen, it like if me and my partner got into a conversation and I was crying, which bro, we've cried in front of each other before. And that's healthy more than anything. For your partner to call you out and say that's weak, bro, I'm glad it ended for you. I understand that was heartbreak, but you had to get out of there, my guy. She's insane.
It's like, well, now I know I can't show any kind of insecurity. So I don't like crying in front of women. Like I'd rather cry in front of some family that I trust, right?
That's interesting because I'd rather find a stranger on the street and tell them everything I'm going through because I will never see them again in my life and I feel like they won't be able to judge me.
You know, I really do agree with that statement because when I'm on YouTube and I'm making videos, the reason why I like doing it so much is it's because it's like going out to an audience that I don't know. And I just want to see people's reactions and maybe make an impact without having to be there to make an impact, you know, if that makes sense. So yeah, I get that, like venting out to the public about just your life. I definitely like that idea, you know.
I'll never see them. I'd rather have a stranger think I'm strong and my family know all my problems, so it's interesting.
Feminism has gone too far.
No. Aw, man. We got some goofy eyes in this hole.
In the feminism movement, there's so much of tearing down men or trying to put men back in their spot. But if the women want us men to step up, then I feel like it'd be a lot more productive instead of tearing down men and telling us all what we're doing wrong, than to, on the other hand, to build us up. I guess for the sake of keeping us accountable for our actions, and as men, we also need to step up.
Giving females more opportunities to certain things, I just think that's quite unfair. And it's like, you gotta put in the work, you gotta put in the certain things to earn these things. And it's not like women are granted less access to these jobs. I mean, I know there's plenty of women who are in business, who are doing good things for America. I just find it counterintuitive that this whole feminist movement is advocating for equal rights in certain things when they already have access to them.
So, okay. Here's the thing. Yeah, people have wage differences and shit like that still. And you have to accept that. And yeah, okay. At a baseline level, I guess you could even put it up into middle class America. Yeah, probably for the most part, shit is equal. But you start getting up into like more weird, I guess, kind of jobs. And you're like, why is so-and-so getting paid more than so-and-so? And you start to notice this trend among people. And I mean, sure, you go to, let's say, a Dollar General. That's where I used to work. And you see me working for $12. And then you see my other manager working for $12. Wow, it's the same. So that must mean it's the same everywhere, right? No. That's just not how that works. And if you think that's how that works and there's no other way it can work in your mind, you're a goofy little dumb bitch, all right? All right. Conversation done.
I'm a feminist, I guess. I believe in the equality of men and women. I think that when we talk about feminism, a lot of it boils down to employment. I think that the bringing down of men, you guys keep on saying bringing down men and shaming them, I think that is way overstated. I have never been shamed for my maleness.
I think, if you look at it,
Well, okay. And then on that hand, I kind of disagree with him because, I mean, I personally identify as a non-binary person. Yeah, I get it. There's going to be some Republicans out there, what's good, Mom, that hate me for that. And, yeah. I mean, honestly, the part of the biggest reason why I didn't want to be a guy anymore is because my sister said she hated my gender every single day of most of my life. And I never felt comfortable because she would always tell me that I was the one guy that was different, but then she just kept grouping me in and saying, like, all men are fucking horrible. And I was like, okay, I understand you're saying that doesn't apply to you if it doesn't apply to you. But you can say that, but you don't know what other people are feeling, you know? And so, I got to a point where I met my person now, and they opened me up to the idea of being non-binary, just kind of existing. And I was like, wait, now I have this ability to not be a part of that. But I kind of sometimes, like, it sucks though, also at the same time, because, I may have felt more secure in my gender identity if I didn't have my sisters, mainly my older sister. My younger sister, I've explained that people are people and sometimes people make mistakes, and they seem to understand that, saying you hate all men can be damaging to a group of people that are just existing, that are guys. I don't know. It just seems a little bit not insensitive, I guess. A little bit stupid to say that that doesn't have an impact when it clearly does. Because it definitely, there are people out there being affected that shouldn't be. And those people are kind of turning into me. I mean, I'm fine being non-binary, but and I kind of like being non-binary because it separates me from those gender norms. But I'm just saying, could have been different, Didn't need to hear every day that my entire gender was horrible because of other people and not me. Like I said, I get the whole specifics thing, but you can only use that argument so many times until I've heard it 100 and hundreds of times. I don't know. Maybe I'm incel for thinking that. It's just for the idea of equality and everything, and then to just generalize the entire gender of someone, is that not I guess this is more of a question, is that not mansplaining in its own way? No? I don't know.
any movement, there's definitely going to be a radical portion of that movement. But at the same time, I want to open up the question to you guys. Do any of you guys have personal experience where you feel you've been brought down, to bring a woman up?
A little bit in high school. And it's not the worst thing in the world. We have in ASB, my sophomore year, there was happy thoughts, right? Every Friday you just write something and you put it in the bin. It'll just be the girls and then some, more of the feminine guys complimenting each other, which is not a problem, but as they're complimenting each other, oh, look at you, you're killing it, and then they'll even insult me. It went from being happy thought to build up Women Day. You know what I mean?
I feel like there's a wall, and we should break down that wall and focus on the human race.
Yeah.
Not women, not men, not Mexicans, not this. We should all bring each other up.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, bruh. Well, I think that will bring us to our stop here. I feel like this could be potential clickbait for the next episode, and I'm seeing a 4-parter here. So, if you guys enjoyed today's video, enjoyed the topics, found anything interesting here, go ahead and leave a little bit of a slop on that like button. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!